Very nearly a comedic start, this in the opening minutes. Palmer out of goal, making a mess, and Windass, and then Smith not quite punishing him.
Yeah, long hopeful ball outfield, as we said, a rush of blood by Alex Palmer. You see here, he's trying to head it to Elkenbaggett, gets it all wrong. And Josh Windass anticipated it, he got there first. He goes for goal, Alex Palmer gets back well, but then parries it in front of Smith, who should have done better, should have lifted that over the on-running Cedric Kipre and Smith into the empty goal, but couldn't quite make it work.
Well, they didn't exactly settle Wrexham down, and they were very nearly undone almost instantaneously, but Hurst fluffed his lines in the grand manner there.
Yeah, just gets that all wrong. George Hurst, good delivery into the box. Casey McAteer just has to get connection, gets it all wrong. It was a swing and miss from George Hurst.
Well, this was the theme of the night, actually, the long throws from Jens Cajuste causing problems. Akpom, no, not making Wrexham pay.
Yeah, caught him by surprise, didn't it? Long throw, Jens Cajuste. Elkenbaggett gets there first, good flick on. O'Brien done well defensively at the back post, but he should be hitting the target. Chuba Akpom.
Ipswich probably had the better of it early on, but Wrexham started to impose themselves, and that was gloriously inventive. We suspect it was off the training ground?
Yeah, one off the training ground, short one to Windass. Rathbone gets in front of Alex Palmer, jumps out the way. He was equal to it, comfortable save in the end.
It felt like the goal was coming for Wrexham as they started to take the higher ground within the match. Winning the 50-50 duels, showing more physicality, showing more ambition, and showing a bit of quality here. Longman's ball in, and Windass on hand to tap home. Steer it into the back of the net. Took one for the team off the shoulder of his teammate, but that, the night's decisive moment.
Yeah, very well worked goal, up, back and through. Early delivery, too early from Thomason. There was Longman, recycling possession, recycling play, great delivery into the box. Took a whack, Josh Windass from Smith behind him. He didn't care, directed it in for 1-0.
There was much to admire about Wrexham, particularly in the closing 20 minutes or so of the first half. Ollie Rathbone, always busy. And he could have got himself on the score sheet here, danced away from trouble, and nearly caused it.
Yeah, excellent play all round. As soon as he received the ball to his feet, Rathbone, who had a great hour while he was on the pitch, wanted to get the shot off, did. Alex Palmer with a sensational save, outstretched right arm. This is heading right to the top corner, but he just got there to push it over. Brilliant.
And that was with his right, to show he's an all-round family entertainer. He had to go with his left as well, but didn't quite test Palmer as much.
Yeah, one off the training ground again. Too easy. Chuba Akpom rushes out, just didn't connect properly. No conviction in his strike. Comfortable save.
This in front of goal was probably about as worried as they had their hosts. The Cajuste long throw, a little bit of chaos, a little bit of panic. No harm done in the end.
Yeah, it's that combination, long throw, Cajuste and Elkenbaggett flick on. I think it was Akpom. A couple of penalty shouts, none given.
Well, Ipswich were much improved in this second period. Chuba Akpom had a bite, but that was blocked at close quarters. Statistically, he did not have a shot on target in the whole match. Didn't mean they didn't have a go, just as Kieran McKenna said they were going to do.
That's a big chance.
Baggett coming in.
There's a big chance. Elkenbaggett, one full back to the other. Jens Cajuste, good layoff to Ben Johnson. Nice delivery. Probably defending just done enough at the back post, Longman.
And Rathbone, before he was withdrawn, had a really purple patch. Nearly creator, but that's actually the man who did create the goal, who couldn't get his header quite right. Came off his shoulder in the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, and Longman won't like us for showing this one again. perhaps had too much time. Rathbone tried to fire it across. Alex Palmer parries it up in the air, just needs to nod it at goal. Completely misses it with his head. We'll see a better angle here. Get your head to it, nod it back across goal. It could drop in, misses it completely, and it hits his shoulder.
Made the dart into the box to try and get the second that would have made the closing minutes slightly less nervy for Wrexham.
Yeah, O'Brien, good delivery. This was the chaos at the end.
And then Palmer up to try and get on the end of it. Clark getting close to it, but it was a nearly night in the end for Ipswich Town. Clark, who's been amongst the goals for the Tractor Boys, couldn't find the equaliser, and it's Ipswich out of the cup. So here is how it ended up. 13-10 in terms of attempts, but 1 on target in the end for Ipswich Town. Wrexham probably edged it overall, not a lot in it, and of course they do it again in the Championship here on this ground in 8 days' time. Josh Windass with the standout contribution tonight. 6 efforts on goal, 3 on target, and the all-important goal that decided the match. Well, Wrexham keep striding into new territory. They're in the mix for promotion to the Premier League, in the playoff places, and they are in the hat for the 5th round of the Emirates FA Cup. From the racecourse ground, it's a very good night.